Mike, is it fair to say, especially after the way Game One went, when your coach said that he felt you guys had more to give, that this was an example of that in a positive way?
Yeah, I think so for sure. I think that's a great way to put it. That going into this game, we knew that every single one of us needed to bring a higher level of execution, intensity. I think we did that tonight.
Matt Venzel.
Hey, Mike, it seemed like Brandon Tanev's line set the tone for you guys early on with their first shift. I know Brandon had that big hit on Brock Nelson, and they almost scored on that shift too. Would you agree? And what do you think those guys brought to the team energy-wise tonight?
Well, that's exactly what they did bring was energy. They're three players that are really tough to play against, especially as a defenseman on the forecheck. They all have great speed. They play physical, hard game. They cycle the puck well, support each other well, and just really work like crazy. And that's really hard to play against.
Seth.
Mike, just what can you say about what your goaltender offered tonight, particularly down the stretch there when you guys were facing that power play with the goalie pulled at the end there?
Yeah, he was so solid for us. I mean, all game long, not just down the stretch. He was making big save after big save, and you know that's Tristan Jarry that we all know and love, and it was great to see that.
Dave Molinari.
Thank you for speaking with us, Mike. Was there a point either before or during the game when you realized that Jari was going to play like his old self tonight?
I mean, I think we, you know, that's his old self. That's his game, and that's what we expect from him. And so I mean, I don't think it was anything out of the ordinary for him. As crazy as that sounds, he plays at such a high level, and so for us to call that his norm is pretty impressive, and is a testament how good of a goalie he is.
Take a couple more. Chris Adamski.
6-on-4 when the penalty's called, the final minute and a half, whether on the bench there or amongst each other or from the coaches or anything, what's kind of the message?
Well, I think everybody had a lot of confidence in our penalty kill. They've been great all year, and you know, whether it was getting clears or blocking shots, they did a great job, and that was probably the biggest moment of our season as of yet, and they came through.
Jenna Harner.
Mike, just how can you describe what this atmosphere, what these fans were like here tonight?
That was pretty cool to be a part of. You know, the building was going crazy. Anytime you look up and see those towels spinning with that many people in the building, especially with everything going on in the world, and you know, the fact that we haven't been able to have everybody in the building through the season, to see that gives you chills, and really puts a spark in our team. And so it was amazing to have all the fans being such a big part of the game.
Two more. Mike Pursuta.
Mike, in terms of defending the net front, did it feel like anything goes, and was the approach do what you got to do, and if they call it, they call it, but they probably won't?
I wouldn't say that. I think the refs have been doing a good job of calling things across the line. Obviously, playoff hockey is playoff hockey, and it's a new level of intensity and grit. And you know, they do such a great job of gaining position at the net front and getting pucks to the net front, and so that's an area that we need to be great at, because otherwise they'll make us pay.
Last question, Jeremy.
Oui, salut Michael. J'aimerais ça te poser une petite question en français. J'aimerais ça que tu me parles tout simplement du bounce back de votre équipe ce soir, de la performance de votre gardien, puis du retour à égalité dans cette série.
Ouais, c'est vraiment important pour nous. C'est le plus grand match de l'année pour nous. Puis c'est bon de voir tous les gars vraiment élever leur niveau de focus puis d'exécution. C'est une bonne match pour nous.